I think aggressiveness and gentleness, it should be leveled out. At certain times, a man should be aggressive about certain things that he want his woman or his wife to do. And I think at certain times, a woman should be aggressive, you know, if she want her husband to do certain things, but gentleness should always be in between. You should always be able to comfort and love each other at all times. You should always be able to agree with one another at all times.
Well, the man should be the aggressor. However, the woman can be aggressive sometimes too. I mean, I don't think it should always just be the man to be aggressive, because sometimes the woman gotta, you know, be aggressive. You know, I mean, I'm just saying, like, sometimes, you know, men like to play like the low role sometimes. So sometimes a man doesn't know like certain things that you want him to do, you know. So you have to be, you know, you have to take the initiative sometimes too. Not saying like you gotta be like the one you in control or nothing like that, but sometimes you have to push it to that limit and get him to understand, hey, I need you to, you know, I need you to get it right.
I'm aggressive. You know, I'm like whatever. I'm a passionate dude, so whatever like I'm into, I'm aggressive with it. So I mean, teach his own on that one.
I think that the man should be a more aggressive because this is just a personal preference or personal opinion of mine, not for women in general, because you know, women are different. But I love for the man to be aggressive because it allows me the chance to be the woman, be the soft person when he's aggressive, and it brings a balance to the relationship. If you have an aggressive man and an aggressive woman, then it would become more of a competition rather than compliment each other.
No, I don't think it's acceptable for a woman to chase after a man. What the Bible say, when a man finds a woman, right? So, not when a woman finds a man.
You ain't gonna get a dime. I promise you that on my mouth. You ain't gonna get a dime out of me.
So women, just tone it down. I mean, there's no need to get aggressive. Just because you are on your time, I know you have time. Don't take it out on me. Now, don't take it out on me. I didn't give you this. I don't know. I just can't, I can't explain why. It's God. If you want to take it up with God, but 10 times out of 10, you're gonna lose every time. So, yeah, aggressive women, calm down, just relax, soften yourself up, just calm down, lady.
Like, I never went up to a boy and said, like, can I get your number or anything like that. I don't think I ever would, because it's just not in me to try to pursue him. I think it should be the guy trying to pursue the woman.
A man loves a gentle woman. The Bible says that a man that finds a wife finds a good thing. So it is the man's job to initiate the pursuit, not the woman. The woman should be the ones being chased, not pursued. Man, you should be the one pursuing the relationship. You should be the one initiating the relationship. Aggressive woman is dang near, is very unattractive. You know, to an extent, it's all right to be aggressive when the man has already initiated. So you can be, you know, a little aggressive in your approach when you know that he really likes you, really loves you, really appreciates you. Then it's all right to be, you know, a little aggressive in your love. But when initially, the woman should not be the aggressor. The man should be the one in pursuit. It's attractive for a woman to be sort of kind of hard to get, but not to a point where you're not giving a man no type of leeway. At the end of the day, if you don't want the man aggressively pursuing you, then hey, tell him. Like, hey man, you know, I like you, you're a good guy, but I just want to be your friend. You know, it's good to communicate that, and it'll probably stop the aggressiveness on some part, because some men are just thirsty, you know. That comes with the territory. Some men just ain't gonna stop because they see what they want and they gonna try to get it. So, but as a woman, you gotta keep that standard, you know, and not fall to it. you know, and reward that. You know, men are going to repeat what you reward.
Absolutely the man. It's a turn off when a woman is an aggressor. I work with all men and they say that, you know, they want to be the aggressor because men are made to hunt. That's what they say. But I agree with it because, well, if I like a man, I would approach him. But I wouldn't be aggressive. I spark up a conversation with anyone, so that's easy for me, but I would spark up a conversation with the man if it was a, you know, an opportune moment. I'm very shy, so I wouldn't do it in front of his peers or his friends, you know, and we would have to be in the right setting.
The man should be the aggressor. I think men have gotten away of being the aggressor, not necessarily purposely, because, you know, I've been the aggressor before in life, and it comes because you become independent, you know what you want, so you're gonna go after it. But I think the chase, it takes away from the chase. Now I'm at the point where I'm gonna sit back, because if you want it, you're gonna come after it. If it's something you truly want, you're gonna truly make the effort to come after it. A man has to step his game up and be the aggressor, regardless of if he's intimidated by the woman, if he feels she's out of his league, or whatever may be going through his head. He needs to step that game up and be the aggressor in the relationship and come after the woman. Make the ideas, make the suggestions. However, if you're already in the relationship, you know, have that voice in the relationship. So a woman, not necessarily because you're married, but just so you know, all right, he can take control. He can be the one to make the ideas, to make the final decisions. That's not something, a burden I have to carry on my shoulders, or I have to do all the time. He has the capability, you know, just to calm me down and take control.
Both of them should be aggressive. You know, a woman should be aggressive to a degree, and a man should be aggressive. A real man gonna keep the upper hand off top. A real man gonna have the upper hand no matter what. But, you know, man, you know, should let a woman have her way at times, and a woman should let a man do her thing. Two, you know, don't get in the way, because that stuff conflict and confusion. But they both should be aggressive. Should just be on one part. You know, a man might think a woman too controlling, a woman might think a man too controlling if he just over aggressive and she not. You know, but they both should be.
From a biblical standpoint, I think the guy should find the lady, but in my own opinion, I think that either way. I mean, I may be walking in the mall and not see her. It may be the girl. She sees me. She come talk to me. Bam, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with that at all. But I like to look. I like to find whoever it is. I would rather find them, but if they see me, you better come talk to me.
I think the man. Not saying anything is wrong for a woman to be aggressive in a relationship, but I would like to be pursued. I don't want to not run per se, but approach a man. So I would think